Welcome viewers to the next round in LTD's Friggin Morons TTS Armada tournament, and welcome to tonight's main event. For this evening we have a very interesting matchup. Yes, it's two Imperials with two Omegas. That's your stock standard view you see in life, but these are the twists. We have TrAsh on the left playing Imperials. That's right, TrAsh playing Imperials. He doesn't play Imperials, he plays Rebels and Separatists. This is his first time as an Imperials. And we have Anthony with an Omega without a super weapon. Wow, this is going to be a very interesting game, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's go through the lists right now. So we have TrAsh on the left with an Omega testbed with Admiral Scred, my bro. Veteran Gunners, Gunnery Chief Valenian, Orbital Bombardment, Particle Cannons, and a Catechism title. On that, he's got a on the side, he's got a AEST Kuat with Captain Brunson, Ordnance Experts, ECMs, Electronic Countermeasures, and Assault Concussion Missiles. And of course, a Gazanti cruiser with Hondo Hanaka, my friends, and Comsnet. Squadrons, he has Monarchy, and it's 3 VTs, not 4. I do apologize. Let's delete one of those. It's 3 VTs, 3 T49s. Anthony on the right is flying an Omega Star Destroyer with General Ramadi, Intel Officer, Weapon Battery Techs, Ordnance Experts, H-Knights, and the Sunder title. Yes, you saw that right. No experimental weapon on this one. Just the stock standard close ignition for this one. And one of my favorite ships, or the favorite ship I have, is the Interdictor Suppression Refit, but with a slight twist. So it's got Minister Tour, auxiliary shield teams, flak guns instead of disposable capacitors, gravity shift rewrote, X7 grav rail projectors, heavy iron emplacements, interdictor, and reactive gunnery. So that reactive gunnery is going to be 3 dice from any range. Love it. And of course, 2 Gazantis, one with Admiral Titus, Comsnet, and a Gazanti with Comsnet. Squadron-wise, he's got Jonas, Sienna, Tel Tavua, and Valen. So two squadrons that I really love, Valen and Trell. Sienna I love as well, and Jonas for those accuracies. So very nice different lists here, guys. Let's go to first off, let's go what happened with the bidding. Anthony had the bid. He was on 399. TrAsh was on 400. He chose to be second. No, he chose to be first player and chose TrAsh's objectives, and he chose Riff Ambush. Alright guys, they're just placing the asteroids down now. Let's head to the action on the board state of this round 2 match of LTD's Friggin Morons Armada tournament. Enjoy, guys.
How do I resolve that? I'll just bloody respawn it, yeah? Wait.
Perfect timing. It just went live.
Yes, thank you for that.
It's just a demonstration of how this is going to go.
Well, it was completely unintentional. I right-clicked the bloody thing and then... Try again.
There we go.
What I was trying to do is add a colour tint to it.
Hey.
There you are. Alright, let's just plonk this guy out. Oh, not really. Bang central, that'll do. I might give it a bit more. Come on.
Looks like you got
Speed 1, it's if it wants to behave itself. Oh, it's because there's 2 stacked on there.
Yeah, speed one.
Two. That'll do.
Cool. Yep.
Easy.
Remember that up to 2. Yep, done.
Suppose I should have thought about my grav well and stuff.
Oh, yes. Probably.
I've got focused on that bloody first up blunder, and here we are. How do you want to deal with that?
Throw it in now if you want. Won't really.
It's before deploying fleet, so it's probably a lost opportunity at this point.
Look, I don't care. Like, if I have to drop my ship to 0, it doesn't bother me at all.
Mm.
So you can throw it in now.
Alright, so grav well. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's try and pick the thing up again. About there. And the grav shift. Oh, the token, please. Chance of getting unlikely. Alright, we'll lock that there.
All right, viewers, who is going to win this one? Place your champion, choose your bets. Or to turn it the other way around, let's say, choose your champion,
so
place your bets. Let's go with that one. Hey, who's going to win this one? Let me know in the comments.
That'll do.
Cool.
Go on.
Yeah. Speed 2.
I was just checking out Sunder, the title Sunder, what he can attack on the Onega itself. Looks like there's nothing really on the Onega he can go for. But on the Kuat, definitely he can go for ECM. I believe that's really it. And I think that's probably the best bet if you wanted to go for it. ECM. And I believe that's it because there's nothing else. Oh, and ACM as well. He can take out with Sunder. So it just depends on what he feels is right. I probably go for ECMs or the ACMs if it's if those black crits are becoming an issue, especially with Screed. Screed will definitely guarantee those black crits. So deploying is going ahead here. Interdictor going right in the middle. Well, to the left of the middle.
Yeah, where's this thing?
That's right, Clint.
One.
You haven't woken up, Clint. You're still in a dream. This is a dream. But it's going to be a very interesting match. A Imperial Noob versus a Onega that doesn't have a super weapon. So it's going to be a very interesting match to watch tonight. And thanks for joining in tonight or in the morning for you Yanks. We are in the midst of a lockdown at the moment due to the virus, of course. So we have to do our games online these days. So, but that's okay. We've got a good TTS community growing here in Australia. And we are presenting this game live over the net. And I'll be commenting here with you guys, which is really good. TrAsh has deployed his Onega Speed 0 near the Gravwell. Very interesting interdictor list. Yes, and Desi's as well too, yes. Very interesting interdictor build that I... my personal build is the defensive interdictor, but this is more of an offensive interdictor with flak guns. As I said before, flak guns will allow the interdictor to do its salvo shot with all 3 dice at any range, which is very nasty. So it's two reds and 1 blue. No, 2 blues and 1 red. I believe it is. Yes, 2 blues and 1 red. So that is very nasty. And he can also screeds that as well too. So if he does get a blank with one of those with the red dice, he could definitely, or an accuracy, he could definitely screed it too. So, oh sorry, no, I'm thinking of TrAsh's list. Never mind. Ramadi. Ramadi can't do that, but
gunnery chief nearly die.
Yep.
Interesting deployment there by Anthony with his Onega.
Fluid 2.
So he's going to, of course, he's going to go fast.
You do.
Cool. I think that's the first time I've ever had a fast token. Alrighty. Now, pretty sure you do your movie.
Yeah, do the grab shift.
Yeah,
So it's just
the rift ambush after that, I think. Yeah.
Right, so I'll shift those 3. Move. That's that one, yeah. Assume I'm doing this right. 2. Pardon me. Why am I? After deploying fleets, you may move each obstacle at distance. Yeah, within. Pardon me. I don't even know why I'm playing now. So to be honest, it's been an emotional day. Clear. So it's, what's the best way to deal with this one?
Just move it back like a bit and go from there
Yep.
if you want. Like I'm not.
So it was sort of like that one. That
Yeah, probably a bit. So yeah, something like that.
so let's try again. 2. There you go. That's better.
Bit of a rules mistake there by Anthony. He thought that the grab shift moves distance 3, but it is distance 2. It is distance 3 for anything with the token to be chosen, then afterwards to be moved by distance 2. So just a rules error there.
I'll leave it at that.
Cool. Suppose we can get rid of them now. I'll get that one now.
Can't get rid of them. I think technically they're part of
Yeah,
the field.
it really matters at this point. Alrighty. You got any other starter game stuff?
No.
Cool. Let's set some.
That's why I shifted back from. That's why I shifted back from Republic. It's too much token.
Yeah.
And Tarkin, and all the parts, ammunitions, and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff, and it's just too much time as well. So
Yeah, that's fair.
so you can do your gear.
Yeah, so I'll choose the interdictor to do that 1 speed maneuver.
1 speed, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll bump you up to speed 2.
Move. And
Cool, and that's all I've got for pre-game stuff.
Just looking at that Kuat right now, it's a bit off from the where all the rest of the ships are, but he can use the slingshot of the Rift ambush to move that quickly through. So hopefully he gets a spree freed maneuver right near the Rift, and use that 1 speed maneuver to move him speed 4, and hopefully he can swing around and get the interdict. You probably go for mostly the Gazantes and try to knock them off, and then probably the interdictor might be going down by the Onager, and then Anthony's Onager, well, he needs, as he said, he's on speed 2, so he's going to race around the asteroids there and try to flank TrAsh's Onager, because remember, he does not have a super weapon of his own, so his best option is to speed up and use it as almost like the Kuwat's running here. So it's going to be a very interesting match. As I said, this is the first time I've ever seen a Onager without a super weapon on it. So very interesting, very interesting. So just dials now for the first round here, guys. Squadron battle, I don't know. I think it's a bit of an even at the moment. Decimators are good with their black dice, but he's got scatter races. Three or four of the squadrons that Anthony has is scatter races, so he'll have to target one of them with his decimators, because he's not going to get the accuracies with those black dice, of course. So my best bet is for TrAsh is to lock down the squadrons Well, actually, really not avoid squadron damage because only Jonas is the one that's going to be annoying. Maybe kill Jonas off as quickly as you can and then focus on
Good to
Tel.
go, I reckon. So
Yeah, I'm good to go as well.
All right.
But so starter ship phase, I'm going to Hondo straight away.
Oh,
mhm.
I will take
course.
the concentrate fire token and the nav token, leaving you squadron and engineering.
I smell cataclysm.
Then I will cataclysm. So I'll spend that con fire token to put out the targeting beacon.
That.
There. Cool. Good to go whenever you're ready.
Oh. So I've got Amel Titus to resolve here as well. So.
Yep.
You can just drop your QAT to 1,
Sure.
please. As far as first activation goes, I'll start with this, the unmarked
Yep.
Zanti, nav token, and we'll comsnet up to pass it to interdictor.
Yep.
Just do a little.
Cool. I'll do my Guzzy as well. It's got a nav. I'll take the token and pass it to the Onega. Done.
Cool.
Interesting activations by both, starting with
Right.
Gazantes. I thought TrAsh might shoot with his Onega straight away, but I think he's wanted that nav token to get off speed 0. I personally would have stayed at speed 0. Maybe he's waiting for the interdictor to come a bit closer so he can get maybe his black dice onto him. I was just thinking more of the splash damage, but I think he's out of range 1 there, so maybe he wants the Gazanti to come a bit closer so he can do that splash damage. And here it comes now anyway.
The other Gazanti doing more or less the same sort of action here. He'll use comsnet and pass to Sunder. We'll just do that.
Cool. Do the QAT. It has a nav, so I'll spend that and the token and bump up to 3. And I'll check for. Just do it offline.
Shoot, what's happened there?
Yep, clipping the edge. So I got to do a speed one. Done.
What?
Nice,
Bundle go.
nice move by TrAsh there, getting that
Nav,
slingshot.
will take. Speed 2, let's have a look what this looks like. Well, so we can potentially up to 3, that's for certain. What it looks like. Right, I reckon we'll just do that, Matt. The extra clickers at speed 2 there.
Yeah.
Just see where this lands us.
Nice. Flight School 101.
Oh, should I put my thing out? Probably, just in case. Zoom in a bit over. There you go.
Show range of that.
few script errors popping up in my end.
Yeah, it can't seem to get my range for me off my targeting.
Yeah, neither can I for some reason.
Cool.
That's awesome. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, might have to do it the old-fashioned way and grab a ruler and.
Go old school and get a ruler out, I suppose.
Fairly safe to say, you know.
That is definitely red range. Cool. Yeah. All right. I might as well activate it. Con fire. So I'll go my front to your front. 4 reds. 4 reds. I think. Yep, 4 reds. Alrighty, let's see what this does. Cool, I will confire in another red. I'll roll that one up. Interesting. Yeah. Let me see what my things do.
I think you.
I will. Yeah, so I'll Gunnery Chief nearly in the double in, take out a blank. And I will screed the other one to a crit. I will do that for 4 hits and 2 crits.
But he's got to spend a die, yeah.
Oh, you spend a die. Cool. So I'll get rid of the blank. That's fine.
You'd have to delete your blank and turn one of your hits or your double into a crit if you wanted to.
Oh.
It's sort of redundant given you've already got the red crit there.
Yeah, I see. So we'll leave that as a blank. Wherever a blank is. See, Imperials, I know what I'm doing. Wherever the blank.
Oh.
There it is. Cool. Alright. There we go. Sorted.
Right, so if that's that, dealing with 5 at this point, there's no reason not to, so raise, we flip a redirect. Side to 0, front to 2.
Cool. And I'm speed 0, so I stay there.
Alright. You're targeting token, I'll just clear that and I'll let you
I'll put it back.
bonk it back where you like it. I mean, that would be different.
Yeah. Cool. Squadrons, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I'll activate interdictor here first.
Right. I'm used to first play. Go for it.
Oh, there we go. Bang. Nav. We've got. I might use this repair token while I've got the chance. That gives me three points, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'll spend one, take one off the rear. Plonk that in the front, and I'll 2 points and put one back on the left side. As far as the nav goes, we might take a chance and leave it at speed 2, but so we'll use the dial, hold our token. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we might go with something like that.
Cool.
Move. Done.
Cool.
All right, that's it. Yeah, so squadron phase. Do is I'll tap General Island first. Um, done.
Cool.
All right, guys, coming to the squadron phase, end of turn 1 here, round 1. Interesting first round of shenanigans. Of course, Interdictor has fired. TrAsh's
2-1.
Interdictors have, TrAsh's Onager has put some damage onto the Interdictor. Of course, the Interdictor just used its token to replenish some of the shields. Of course, that's what Interdictors do. It's an interesting choice that TrAsh has left his Onager at speed 0. I don't know if Anthony's Onager is in range or in fire and has line of sight from the dust cloud, but it'll be interesting if it does. And if he does, I presume Anthony will activate that first and have a shot at TrAsh's Onager. Of course, with having no defense tokens, but we'll see. We'll see if it is. If it isn't, but it'll be an interesting second round coming up, guys. Of course, the squadrons. Of course, TrAsh is moving them to a bit of a defensive position. That's fine. As I thought, the Kuat has done a really good move.
Well done.
Basically, a speed 4 turn into the rift. And yeah, the squadrons have basically gone into the defensive formation. Did you see which dice TrAsh put? He put it into a double at the start, and he swapped that out for that attack with Vermilion. So right now he has a blank on Gunnery Chief Vermilion. So Gunnery Chief Vermilion started with a double, and now it has a blank on there. So a very interesting turn 1. As always, Cataclysm gives you that really good shot at the start. And turn 2 is going to be very interesting. We'll see if Anthony will activate his Onager first and see if he can get that shot onto TrAsh's Onager if it is in arc. Yeah, it was a double. Turtlenator, it was a double, as I said before. It was Gunnershift Vermilion did have a double on there. So, and of course, TrAsh moves that on his attack on the Interdictor. So that was the double that was there that he used with Gunnershift Vermilion. So yes, and of course that Kuat, of course, is now affected by the rift, so it'll be only just a normal speed-free movement, but it'll get that one movement. So hopefully he can catch up to the Gazantes and then possibly the Interdictor itself. All right, dials are being set. This will be an interesting round. Let's just hope that, of course, TTS having its issues as well. With the TTS having issues as well with its ranges as well. Sometimes the ranges don't work on these targeting beacons. And you can tell TrAsh doesn't know Imperials because he tried to play Screed wrong a little bit, but that's all right. It's all good. I'm playing Separatist at the moment and I'm ballsing that up. So we're all learning. It's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of friggin' morons here we're playing at the moment.
I reckon I'm all good, I think.
All right, round 2 coming up. Enjoy.
Very loose idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's just check some things here. Yeah.
There you go. I got it.
Got it? What is that? Oh, interesting. So what's there you go. Alright. Well, I'm going to say Interdictor here. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble. Yep. Mate trailing behind him is a bit close for comfort. We're going to flip an engineering, which I think we'll just take. Yep. 5 points, right? So auxiliary shield team. So we'll tap 2 points. Have the side gain 1, 3. The remaining points is pretty much, I'll just spend the remainder for I'm back on the left. I'm happy to leave the rear as it is. No shots that I can see. How did you bring up that?
There's a, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little red square, like just
Yep.
above it.
Okay, there you go. So. All right.
Guys, is my commentary coming in? Just comment saying if you can hear
Speed
me
1, I'm
on
in
the
there.
mic.
Speed 2, I think I've got a better chance, but
Interesting
to be
choice
seen.
by the interdictor to move. Maybe he's trying
The
to get...
best I can try and do is try and do a little jig jog, but I don't think that. Let's give it a go. And
He's trying to shimmy it out of the way of the ignition arc. I don't think it's going to work, but it's going to be still in long range. So he's still going to have those red dice only, not black dice.
It's red or black.
that was the goal.
Alright, I'll get my Gozzy. It's got a nav. It will take the token for itself. And done.
Yeah, all right. Going to go with my blue Gazanti. It's going to engineer. It's going to take a token. It'll tap net range. So we'll have that token and we'll pass it straight off to the interdictor.
Yep.
Shit, what the frick did I do then? Yeah. He's going to shoot. I think we'll just. Done.
Sure. Yeah, let's do the QAT. Engineering, I will take the token. Done, and then check. Yep, still at range. I have to do it 1.
So you get affected. Does your speed get affected?
Oh yeah, I should have done. So yep.
So you should have
My
done
bad.
speed 2.
Undo, that's right. I'll undo. My bad. Let's fix that up. Speed 2. Do that. Then we're still there, so I do the speed 1. There. Done. Sorry about that. Fixed.
Good, all good, yeah.
It feels like Anthony's just trying to pad out his activation for his Onega to pounce. So it's for TrAsh's Onega to move so he can get some better dice with his Onega. But I think he just, before that, he did use his pass token, so it should be an even activation for this round. Because his Gazanti, so all he has left is his Onaga, but it looks like his Onaga will move first before Anthony's Onaga will move if he does activate the Gazanti. Yep.
Reason to not flip him, so let's. Right. We've got a nav on the unmarked Gazanti. Oh, we have the speed 1 already. Speed 2 is looking. Take the token, I suppose. Let's just do that. Let's see what. Yeah, missed the front. Just.
You know what? I'm going to use it now because I probably won't use it again. I'll use my pass token.
Yeah, that's all good. It's the sort of moment you want to use it, really. The outcome is more or less the same as strategic advisor, really.
Yeah.
You sort of get a couple of turns in and then it becomes redundant, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So that leaves me to go with the Sunder. So we'll do that. And we're going to flip a nav. We got a token, so we'll take the dial. So let's look at what we got. Yep. How do I do that? Ah, yeah.
Done. You should be able to get it now with that red square.
There we go. Well, that one, I'd call that's probably plastic.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to draw line of sight though because of that dust cloud.
Yeah, line of sight is pretty dicey as well, I would suggest. Let's work on the assumption that it's a line of sight. Draw a rough one there. Yeah, that looks pretty well.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's line of sight's up there, so let's not worry about that. Yeah, that. All right, we're going on speed 3. We've got a dial. Let's have a look where this leaves us. Well, that asteroid, call my name.
It is.
Is okay. I'm prepared to live with that outcome. What I'll do, I'll just delete this targeting token for now. I don't need that there. Yeah, all right, let's take that chance, I reckon. B2.
Yep.
Move. I've got a good bit of him. All right, let's shuffle this thing. What's it going to be? Okay. The worst, I suppose. All right, but now we get a targeting token out. Oh. That's locked.
Oh, so that's my turn. All right. So obviously my Onega, it's got a engineering. I will take the token. Let's see what I got here. Alrighty. That's out of that. Cool. So I will go. Let's look that up. So yeah, I will go into the side of the interdictor. So 4 reds. Interesting.
There.
Not much I can do with that. Yeah, I'll just spend that to change that to a crit. No, that's not a crit. That's a crit there somewhere. There it is. 3 crits. To the side.
Yep.
And I'll use my special crit too.
Yep. Brace redirect.
Yep. And then.
So that was, and then that
2 damage to.
2 damage will come back to the front. Then what do we got to do? So
That's just the Onega and.
you got Jonas as well there.
Yep.
So what I have to do here for that? That's
2 damage.
Each other ship at distance 1. Yep, suffers 2 damage. And each squadron suffers 1. Righto. So bonus will suffer 1. And can suffer 2.
And then I'm staying at 0 and I'll be targeting. To there. And that is all.
Well, right, everything's gone. Squadron phase.
Yep.
Um, yeah.
Cool. So he'll take a shot into who's that? Sienna. $3.
It'll be obstructed as well, don't forget.
Oh yeah, Sienna. That's Sienna. Yeah, just one.
It's the 1. Right, well. We'll flip the scatter and save that, and then we'll counter 2. Out swarm. There you go, 2.
Same thing.
Yep.
For 2.
Put the brace for 1.
Yep.
Counter 2. Have swarm.
No, it's just out.
No, just out. Okay. Yeah, so nothing back.
Cool. You're 2.
tell. Um, we'll just have a ping at this guy.
Yep.
Three.
Counter one. No. Cool.
Jonas to move. Father, these guys go. Oh.
Done. Cool. Into 3.
Okay.
Gotta quickly duck to the bathroom. Give me a second.
Oh mate, yeah, I'll just grab it. I'll do this. Might as well do the same. Too easy.
Testing. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Sorry, guys. I just had issues with the mic there. As I said, guys have gone off to a bathroom break, so we'll just discuss a little bit of the game happening at the moment. Right now, it's anyone's game. TrAsh has the upper hand by the looks of it. The squadron battle, as I said before, good hustle to kill Sienna, but I knew Tel Trevor was going to come in and apply his escort abilities there, and that's what Tel does. I love Tel. That'll be good, David. If you could jump onto one of the Discord channels, we'll jump onto there and we can have a little chat. That sounds good. Hello and welcome, Dancing Monkey. We're just in the middle of a toilet break at the moment. And if David joins us quickly, we might get some special commentary here by Mr. Task Force Orange himself. But it's a very interesting match, as I said before. Ian, if you just joined us here, TrAsh is playing Imperials, and...
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, TrAsh is playing, as I said, TrAsh is playing Imperials, and Tony's playing an Onager without a super weapon. We'll just jump in here. And welcome. We have a very...
Hey, Mars, how you going?
Welcome, David. Welcome to our Fly Casual broadcast of your LTD Friggin Morons tournament. So welcome.
Frickin' morons. I'm glad that you chose to emphasize that particular aspect of the morons. Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Mars. Hello, everybody. Remember to fly casual.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us here, David. So what do you see here? What are you enjoying about this matchup tonight? And who's going to take the biscuits tonight?
Well, I'm delighted, as I mentioned before, to see 2 Onagers on table 7 and round 2. I think that's fabulous. I think that's wonderful.
One thanks to you, of course, but you set this matchup.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I sent one of them here, yes. But I do love the fact that the Onagers are at the bottom of the table. I think that's wonderful. I think it's good for the game. I think the sooner we all learn how to blow them up and get rid of them, the happier the world will be. Because they're a blight on the whole thing.
No, you know how to you know how to get rid of them very quickly. So what are you talking about?
Well, I had to switch to Radis to get rid of them with this latest one. But yeah, I'm just bringing the picture back up as well so I can see what the game is. You just mentioned that you think TrAsh has got the edge in this. Why do you think that?
I feel like that his Kuat is in a really good place. His Kuat's going to come to the side and probably get the Dicta. Right now, Tony, look, it could be anyone's game. This is how I feel. The Kuat's going to come in now. And then his Onagers, he's done pretty smartly being on speed 0 at the moment. Yeah. And of course, the last...
Is there a line of sight from... What is it, Tony's Onager onto the other Onager? I must have missed that bit because he's dropped the
last round. No, there wasn't. So
but what about now? Because he's first player in that guy. Yeah, speed 0.
Speed 0. Yeah, so he'll definitely get a good shot here.
So he's got line of sight now.
I believe he might have. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to see.
Okay. They're probably back from their toilet break, are they?
Yeah, they're back. They're probably doing their dials right now. So we'll just
keep talking.
We'll have a quick chat.
I was surprised. When Tony put down his the token to show where he's going to shoot from, I thought that's a stupid place to put this. Sorry, Tony, if you're listening to this, that's a terribly place to put it. He put it so close to himself, and the black range on that thing. Well, he should have stuck it out at medium or long and just waited for something. Because at the moment,
well, that's the unfortunately because he doesn't have a super weapon on his Onager. His default ignition shot is on close only. So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
it's not even an Onager. It's just a
correct. Yeah, that's what's really interesting about this Onager matchup. That TrAsh is playing Imperials and Anthony's playing without a super weapon. So very interesting match.
Okay, all right. I didn't realize that. So I apologize. That's not a bad decision then.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think that I would still put my money on Tony because you can tie those decimators up because they're heavy. You can fly. You just have to hold them. Turns. I don't know what the interdict is going to do. You can't take on a Kuat by itself, and it can't outrun it, so it's going to be in trouble. But I would be very surprised if Tony's Onager can't take out TrAsh's Onager. Get a shot this turn, take a shot next turn, and then first activation next turn, blow it to bits, fly away.
Yeah.
That's what I suspect will happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then the Kuat, what happens to it? So that's what I think would happen.
Well, yeah, he does have that speed 2 restriction with the rifts, and he might catch the rift coming out of it, so you'll get that third turn. So he might get it, but Yeah, the Kuwait's a little bit out of place at the moment, but if you can catch the interdictor, it can do a bit of damage. But of course, that interdictor having reactive gunnery can hurt it back as well. So, but yeah, you're right about the Onagers. I think Anthony's got a really good position to hurt TrAsh's Onager, but we'll all see in this round. I think this round will tell us who's going to come ahead. And of course, you're right about the squadrons as well. I always knew that the decimators themselves aren't going to be a match against Tony's fighter screen, so they really needed to stay back and try to catch, say, the Onager or the interdictor, and probably bomb it instead of try to catch the fighter screen, because the fighter screen is really not going to do much against the ships themselves. It's just
yes. I'm surprised that he sent his decimators towards the fighters, because that was unnecessary.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're going back to the round. It's I think he's activated one of his Gazantes and done a squadron token, squadron command. Thanks, David, for joining us, and let's join back into the main game.
Oh, I can get this guy that's on 3. Here we go. 2. We got. We'll swarm the blank.
And there it is.
There it is. There you go.
Cool. All right, hit and destroy. After you do that, I'll hit destroy. Done.
Counter.
I can't. I was engaged.
Ah, yes, you were. Pardon me. Right. So. So let's just tap Sienna. She's got that guy there. So yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let's clear these black ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we'll just swarm one of these blue, the blue crit there. Just for the 2.
Cool. Yep.
Right. Well, I could move her, I suppose. You know what? I'll just leave it. I'll just leave her there for now. So we're doing speed 1. There's 1, which is.
Oh, alrighty. Alright, let's do the Gozzy. It's got squadrons. So I've just got these 2. Alrighty. Lorna will come in there and take a shot at Sienna.
Yeah, we'll have to pick
Oh, no,
Tell.
oh,
Tell.
he's not escort, isn't he?
Escort until he spends a token.
Yeah.
Yep.
So into Tell then. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, Tell will scatter that.
Well, now we're going to Sienna. For a mighty one.
Well, it's a 1 that forces a scatter. We'll roll the counter. Swarm, yep. So let's just roll the crit there.
Cool.
2 back.
That range there. Ugh. Not what I wanted. Little one.
Probably a big mistake
Done.
there for TrAsh himself.
Cool.
He should be not gone against those squadrons there. He probably should have gone and put those 2 Desis against the Onaga or Captain Jonas. Now those squadrons are now committed to that ball there, and they're not really going to survive. So big mistake there, and of course a little bit of a rules error. Excuse me, a bit of a rules error. Tell is if you have a ready token, he gains escort, so he still has escort with the readied brace. Once he loses the readied brace, any readied tokens, he gets rid of escort. But I don't think it will affect the outcome of this game.
Now, how do we work out this targeting token again?
So over on that side panel.
Side panel. So it's the toggle asteroid and token buttons. Is that right? Yep.
That's it. So hit it once for normal, hit it again, and it will elevate it. There you go.
Okay. Cool. So I got medium to that. Medium to that guy there. Medium or medium to both. Do I have Linus?
The big question, does he have line of sight with the Onaga?
All right. Well, let's just activate the Sunder and
Yep.
See what we can achieve here. We're going to flip a engineering. I think I'll discard the faulty countermeasures.
Yep.
Is that resolved? I've got a squadron token. I'll spend to pick up bonus. Let's check what we're doing here. It's just pick up Jonas, move him. I need to both there, done. We have a plink at the
Yep.
kind of cataclysm there.
Yep. Nice.
One.
Yeah. Cool.
That's that resolved. For my ship attacks, I'm tempting to have a swipe at the bounty there because I can guarantee a crit. I'll check line of sight. I reckon we're still through that ruddy dip. Here I am thinking, trying to protect myself from bloody orbital bombardment cannon, and I've done nothing but fucking hurt myself.
Hence why I've sat at speed 0.
Yeah, no, that's apparent. Yeah, I'm sort of wondering, I should have dialed it back to speed 1 earlier, I think, and forced you to come out a bit, but that's just, you just plink away, I suppose, as I come up the field. So, all right, so I can't hit that, so let's
wipe out a Gossanati.
Yeah, I got to get some satisfaction out of this. Otherwise, yeah.
You've got.
Yeah, so clear line of sight there without issue. I think we established it was medium, yeah.
Yep.
Let's bring it back to a grab. So what's my battery here? 3 red and 2 blue. I've got H9s and weapon battery techs in there. And
yeah.
So,
might be a 100% whiff this.
Well, it's not far away from a whiff. Frick's sake.
Wow. Look at those dice.
I've got no other means of doing anything. I'll declare intel against your evade for a start. So I'll exhaust that. So as we Jonas one of these reds into it. Memory, it's just so we Jonas. And well,
this will be interesting. Because
weapons battery tech.
Weapons battery text 1 stops the scatter. TrAsh can use his evade to just get rid of both, even if he's intel.
So that's weapons battery text.
Yeah.
And we will just spend the accuracy against your scatter.
Yep. So shield and a crit.
TrAsh deciding not to use the evade, which is interesting. I would have actually used it and got rid of Ruptured Engine.
Ruptured Engine. If you're greater than 1, I'm at 1 at the moment.
Interesting choice. I would have definitely spent the evade there. Evade's whatever. But
cool.
You still have your scatter.
Right, that's bloody annoying. It's not the be all end all things. Let's delete that. 5. Oh, I suppose I should check for this. Yeah, no other shots. So speed 2. I've got a token.
What's TrAsh gonna do? He's gonna continue his fight against the Interdictor or go against the Onager? I probably go against the Onager. That's gonna be an absolute juicy target. So that was a big pivotal moment for TrAsh, that having no shot against the Onager.
Yeah,
Ballsy moves to stay at speed 0. It takes some balls to be at speed 0, but it's paid off, and now he'll have a ignition shot against his Onager too. So
yeah, should have come.
at close range.
Done. Targeting token. You know, I can only just. That's not an issue. Let's just plonk it there. That'll do. Without it leaning on the fucking squadron. Oh. All right. What decisions? Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll go the QAT. That has a nav, which I will. Yeah, I'll take the token. Alright, shooting. Alright, let's go out my side first into the side of the Gozzy.
Yep.
This range, what's that? Red, blue. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get it. I assume you
Yeah.
Cool. And then I will. I'm going to AA out the front.
Yep.
So blue black into Tal, and the others are blues. Cool. So into Tal for 1.
Till takes the damage.
Oh, I can't shoot Sienna because treated as extracted, so into Valen. For one.
One. Alright, he'll flip a scatter.
Of course. Time to displace everything. What I'm thinking. Let's have a look. So I will be speed 2 because I'm reduced. Yeah. So let's just move these guys out of the way.
Yep, pretty decent. Pretty decent spot to me.
Make it. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably check for obstacle, shouldn't I? Oh, let's bump that up. I'm out of 2. Cool.
Yep. Alright.
So you can pop scorpion?
Yeah, yep, no worries. Alright, so let's do that. That's annoying.
TrAsh opting to shoot the AA instead of the interdictor. He was probably worried about the reactive gunners and hitting the Kuat. A wise choice, I'd say.
Let's
Probably focus your fire on the Omega now and try to get rid of Ramadi. Of course, the squadron battle here. It's not going to be much of a squadron battle. That's going to be finished off later soon. But still,
sit on the front of the shield dial there.
TrAsh can do some really good damage on the Omega and get some points here. And hopefully, once the Omega is gone, he can probably get the Dicta. Maybe. Maybe not. I'd say no. The Dicta's going to get away. But it's going to be Omega and Omega versus Omega action.
Get off it. Alright. That's that. Alright.
Alright, so the clear Gazanti hasn't moved, and of course the Dicta hasn't moved, so let's see what he activates here.
Alright, I knew I should have maybe started with him. Let's go with this guy here. Take a nerve. Which I think we'll try and take.
See if he remembers to take a pop shot blue. I would.
I might as well. I think a blue one into the rear of your Kuat, just for fun.
Why not?
See if he jumps when I single.
And that's annoying. I'm just out of 2, so yeah, take one.
as the dial goes, I think we'll fancy ramming at the moment, so we'll just put it up to 2. See if we can. Oops, I can't do that. Can do that though. So that's an extra click at speed 1, and then yeah. So we'll just shimmy it around, move. Yeah, there.
Alrighty, so my Onega on fire. Oh, sorry, I'll be spending my nav token as well. Up to 1. Alright.
Alright, ouch, Tom.
So yeah, I'll go my front into the front of your Onega. Onega on Onega action, I reckon.
Yep.
Because that's no longer obstructed. Cool. Alrighty, and my thing's right there, so yeah, it's black.
Yeah, close range.
4, 3. Alrighty. Okay. I will on fire in.
Oh, we're no longer friends, right?
Yeah. That's more than fair. I will jeez. Fire in the black, I suppose. Yeah. Jeez. Sorry.
Yeah, well, don't apologise. That's the way it goes. I'll survive, sort of.
Yeah, I will
I think.
down I'll lock down your brace.
That'd be the
7,
way to go.
9.
So 9. So interesting. I should have maybe held on to Intel officer, I'm thinking. Anywho, so brace is locked, so we redirect and we salvo.
Yep.
Sort out this damage. So we redirect.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that even if we're in range? All right.
That's right. I remember you burnt me on that, Mars.
So,
I'd forgotten about that.
right. Well, so I've let people play it wrong against me a bit by the sound, feels of it. So, all right. Right. So 7 resolve. So then there's a face up. Is disengage fire control. I choose obstructed attacks. Then face down to go with him.
Yep. Alrighty, I have no other shots. So I will unlock that. And move speed 1. Yeah. Move Jonas out of the way. Done. Yep. back.
Oh, get the frick.
Just a rules tidbit for you guys. Remember, you cannot salvo an ignition even if you are in range of that ignition shot. Interesting choice. I thought TrAsh might have moved to
Right, so all I've got
his
left
right
is Interdictor.
to be head on with the Omega. I believe it's still an ignition
Engineering
shot.
that we all know is coming.
Yeah.
I'll take that with the token for 8. I was 5, the token is 3, so let's... So what's the cleanest way to do this? Let's do 4. Put the front to 3. To 3. Let's do 1. 1 and that's 5, and the token will just add 1 to the rear. Is that resolved? Our shots go. Suppose we take the.
Yep. I think just true. Lost Tony.
Apologies, people. We've just lost Anthony on the voice chat, so I don't know what's happened there. Hopefully he'll be coming back. He's just rolled a couple of crits and 2 accuracies, so a couple of crits, couple of accuracies there. Hopefully we can get him back very shortly. I presume he's going to hit off HIEs. Fortunately for TrAsh, Brunson is not in range 1 to 2. If I remember correctly, it's 1 to 2 for Brunson. I should know it off by heart, knowing that I've been playing Brunson forever. Yes, 1 to 2. So HIAs will trigger for Anthony if he remembers them. Of course, they probably stop the brace and... Yeah, it looks like he's having issues with Discord himself. It's kind of gone away. So he's probably going to be just doing... Let's just hope we can get some voice back.
You back?
And we're back.
And you're back? Oh, you there?
Yeah, mate.
Sweet.
You got me? You got me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So what were you looking down? Sorry. I saw you roll. That's it.
Yeah, both your redirects. Yeah, I don't know what Discord just sort of said unresponsive. So anyway,
both redirects. So yeah, I'll brace it and take one.
brace it to one, and yeah, we'll have a heavy eye on.
Oh yeah.
With that.
It's defending and adjacent, isn't it?
Yeah, defending and adjacent. Yep. Each loses one.
Yep. 3, 2, and 2. Cool. Done.
Pretty. As far as the front shot goes, I've got long range there to the front. Let's have a look at what line of sight looks like. And that looks like crap is what that looks like. Let's try that line again. Right, so long range obstructed.
Yep.
Good to go. That'll be 1 plus remotey.
Yep.
2.
Yep. Yeah, I'll brace and redirect. Take one to this side. Yeah. Done.
That resolved. All right. So as far as moving goes, less than ideal. I've got a token if need be. Oops. Actually,
take the roid for the interdictor or take 2 damage on the Omega and the interdictor. That's the choices Anthony has right now. None of them look good. I'd probably take the face up with the interdictor. Just do a speed 2 and shimmy onto the rock. He's got the hull. He's got the re-engineering to repair that damage. Even if it is that halve it down by half, he can use that repairing dial. He'll get 3 points to get rid of that. So Best option is to take a face
I
up,
might
I'd say.
try. Let's clear this nav token. I'm going to turn it down to 1. Probably want to stay at 2 realistically, but I just want to avoid a bump if I can.
I believe that 1, he's going to be fine there and not take a bump.
Oh, fuck. Excuse the French. And not being off. That way. Alright, so that's not going to, clearly not going to work. So let's just move that. Alright.
Probably the best outcome there.
Yeah.
Didn't want to slow down, but probably the best outcome after all what has happened here. So,
alright.
Remaining squadrons.
So I'll tap Tell first. What have you got to go there? You've got just that one. Yeah. All right, we'll roll Tell against what's he's got distance. Yeah, we'll attack this guy here. Just the one there.
Cool, and then counter. 4-1.
1, all right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think he just takes the 1. It's risky. I fluffed Tell so much in terms of like the full extent of his ability. Not, after defending against attack, if you discard it, you may recover. Even if I'm destroyed. All right. So I could discard the scatter potentially and go back to 4. But I think I'd keep him. Yeah, I'll just take the hit.
Alrighty then. Cool. Alright, so that means my last one. I will attack Sienna.
Yep.
Or 2.
2. Oh, Sienna's on 2.
Yep.
Look, I'll just. We'll flip the brace and take 1.
Yeah.
Counter. There, I think we'll get a swarm on one of them.
Yep.
0 back. So there, it's down to 1.
And that is into 3. Yeah, into 4.
Alright guys, that's the end of turn 3, turn 4 coming up right now. I'd say Anthony's going to attack his Onager straight away into TrAsh's Onager and put some hurt into it. And then of course he will retaliate back. Squadron wise, I think they're getting it a bit wrong. I just don't want to jump in too much of the issues there. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. I will just tell them now, so just bear with me, guys.
Do it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy to roll it back and just shoot tell. That's fine.
If you want to go back to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too phased at this point, mate.
No, let's leave it for this one, and then we'll do the other one. So just rolling everything back. And watch the internet rage at us. I'm flying. Oh. Hey, I'm flying. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, well.
Now you can complain.
I can complain. It's there's a bit going on in my head at the moment. I'm just trying to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just me glazing over it, really. So where are we at? So I just need to plink a dial in, I suppose, for interdictor.
All right, guys. Just like you know, they are casual players. As I said, TrAsh doesn't play Imperials, and of course, this is just a casual tournament. Just letting you know about Tel's ability. So we'll let this one slide for now. You know, last thing I really want is to interfere in the game. I'm not an organizer. I'm not the judge or anything like that, but I am a rules person at my local store. People ask me for the rules, and I give them the rules. So, it's like a double-edged sword. You want to play the game right and let things happen naturally, but also on the other hand, you want to let them know about the rules because certain things can favor certain sides, and I'm trying to be impartial. I know I've got my favorite as well, our local, but of course I'm here to watch a game and commentate on it. So technically Sienna shouldn't be on one hull, but they've let it slide. And I've just let them know that what Tel's ability is, so hopefully they'll remember it. Technically, it is up to
everything's ready, dear.
The opponent to the player to let them know of Tel's ability, so we'll let that one slide. Right, guys, let's enjoy this. Turn 4, turn 5, turn 4, turn 4. Enjoy.
And after all that, I forgot to put in his bottom dial there. It's a nav, which we take. So, okay, ignition shot against the Gazanti.
Yeah.
All right. Close range, whole. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's not obstructed, so that crit doesn't affect things too much. Righto.
I think I call that a guzzy.
Ordnance, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Yeah, look, I don't think I can
have them. Yeah, no, yeah, everything's locked.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to take.
Yeah, dead. Well dead.
All right, so we'll take a shot out the right side. Let's have a plink. Tomato there, I reckon.
Yep.
And probably Morna. Oh, and I've got the other one as well. So the other two will be both at medium. So be a blue-black at this guy.
Yep.
Two.
Yep. Blues
Right,
the other
so
two.
then, yeah, Morna. So Morna in the middle, nothing. And then the other guy. Also zip.
Yep.
So let's go to speed 3 and see if we can get past.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get past this and sling ourselves off the gravity riff. I really want to land on the thing, do I?
No.
Which is it feels like the best option here. Move it. Feel free to pull them out. And then I get to do a speed 1 straight, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. That is going to be close, but I believe that is out. Wow.
Alrighty.
So the Onager will need to shoot into the Dicta. But TrAsh has a Kuat at medium range at the rear, so he can, and he's got it double arced. So, and he's, and don't discourage, don't get down the Onager's side arcs as well. 2 reds and a blue can be pretty nice. And let's just check that as well. I believe it's out. Yes, it is out. Nice move by Anthony there. Move the ignition out of there. But I believe TrAsh didn't put the ignition token down, so he can use his normal attack.
The Onager. It has engineering. Let's see things. Value. 3. Let's send 3 and that 5. So 3. So put a shield back on there. 2. And shield back there. 4. Done. Alrighty. Shot. So I didn't put my ignition out last time, so I'll just have a front shot.
Yep.
To your side. Which is black, red, 2 blues. Alrighty, pull that up. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yep.
There's nothing. Yeah, nothing else I can do. So.
Alright. All right. So let's.
And it was an ignition, so you can solo.
Yep. Right. I've got one shoot on the rear, which I might as well redirect away. Flip the salvo.
Yep.
Let's clear the damage first. What do we got?
So it'll be
2. So it'll be single face up.
Yep.
It's gonna be unit crew. Choose and one of your defense tokens, then flip this card face down. Well, let's just delete the redirect.
Yep.
And the salvo, what do we got? So what do we got? 2 red and a blue.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Of course. And yeah, all right. So and then I'll tap until against your brace.
Sure. Let's say 5.
What it's worth.
Yeah, I'll redirect. Take. Yeah, I'll take 3 from the front, 2 from the side. All right. And then I'll go my side to your side.
You've disconnected.
I have to. What is going on there? I'm still in there. There we go. It's timed out. I'll jump back in.
Fantastic question there by Captain Curter there. No, he's asked, is it mandatory to place your ignition at the end of the activation? No, it isn't mandatory. You can choose to place your ignition token. So for these examples, especially what TrAsh probably knew that he was going to get out of ignition.
Side to side.
And of course, if you do place the ignition, you must take the ignition shot. So he would have to take it against the interdictor. Maybe not actually because of that rear arc, but he chose not to, and then he was allowed to do that shot there.
Yeah, so I'll Gunnery Chief the blank in. Take that red crit. I don't think it's worth anything now, but meh. And then I'll vet gunners the lot. Crit.
One crit, of course.
Actually, I can.
What else can you do with that?
Spend that screed.
Screed.
And screed that to a crit, wherever the crits are.
Right. Yeah. I'm not saving much, so I may as well delete both tokens.
Yep.
We'll take the 1. This up. What we got? Alright, so let's roll the
Yeah.
salvo again. Here we go. Jonas is out of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So it's just the 2 there.
Yeah, I'll take 2 shields. 2 shields. Done. Alrighty, and then I move. Do that. I will do that. I should bump. Yep. We both take 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
Great move by TrAsh there to bump into Anthony's Onaga there. Basically denies that medium range shot from the interdictor. And by the looks of it, his front arc
Yeah, I think we activate interdictor.
is going to be obstructed with the gas cloud anyway.
Flipping engineering.
No point in shooting the interdictor. It's going to be fully health now. And probably going to run away. So most likely the death of the Onaga will be enough.
Yeah, what's more order of things?
And that'll probably the game from there. Probably the squadrons as well could finish them. Extra points for Anthony. And that's probably it there. But we'll see what's going to happen.
Thing either. Alright, well, I might as well we'll take yeah, I'll take the command and just we'll pump up the left side up to 3. Auxiliary shield teams, and we'll have another ping at at the Kuat. We've got medium, so 3 and 1. I suppose there's nothing I can do with the red, so let's stop your brace.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll ACM's the brace and take 1.
Yep, and I'll exhaust HIAs. Yep, might as well. Nothing out the front or rear, so speed 1.
Oh.
See how this goes. Yep, there's a shield dial doing that, so. Alright, let's draw it.
Huh.
Cannot resolve critical effects. Oh, that hurts.
That does hurt, yeah. I suppose it's my activation then. I only the QAT that has a confire. Alrighty. Front to, so I'll go my front to the rear of the Onager first.
Yep.
What's that? 3 and 2.
Screed one. Screed one. Screed one.
Yeah, I'll confire in a blue.
Yeah, that's all you need, I think. You know you need 5.
There you go, 5.
There's 5.
Right, that ends Sunder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, and then I'll go out my side and see if I can do some damage on this uncoloured Gozzy.
Mhm.
Do I fish for a crit with ordnance experts? Meh, why
You
not?
could
Oh,
you could screed it.
is that getting greedy?
You can
Nah,
screed
let's
it.
do it. I'll ordnance
Yeah, I think it probably. Oh. We can still screed, but
Yeah, I'll burn the red and screed one. Do that. Hit crit, wherever it is. There it is. And I'll use assault concussion missiles too.
yeah, I'll flip and evade and make you re-roll.
Yeah. Yeah, for 1.
Works.
Alrighty. Currently speed 3. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, I overlapped Jonas. I want to move you.
Let's put him in there. Let's give him something to do.
Yep. And then it's all you.
Blue one is going. It's engineering. Going to grab the token and it's going to pass by Comsnet to Interdictor.
Yep.
Still shots. Moving to. Done. All right, then the other guy. For squadron command. So I'll pick up, I'll tap Valen first.
Yep.
What have I got here? Have a ping at this guy here.
Yeah, sure.
swarm the blank one there.
Yep. Green.
3.
Yep.
Right. So he's resolved. I'll tap Sienna. Against the same. It's 2 there.
That's what you need.
Yep. Yeah, swarm's got 3. Yep.
Yep. Alright, hit and destroy. Cool.
So that's his 2 done.
Yep.
Oh, you're going. You put a targeting token out last turn?
No, I didn't.
Let's keep it at speed 2 then.
Cool.
That's it, I reckon.
Squadrons?
Squadrons. Right. Talon Jonas will go.
Yep.
Tell first. Or attack the guy.
Yep. Damage guy.
Generic. Yeah. What do we get? 1.
Yep. And counter. 4-1.
1. Scatter.
Yep.
Then we'll tap Jonas.
Yep.
Black, single black.
Yep.
Nothing. That's that.
Counter.
That's,
Counter 1.
yep.
Cool. So Morna into Tell, obviously. Great.
Yeah. All right. So we delete the scatter.
Yep.
And I recover 2.
Okay, and then the other one into Tell. Uh, 3.
Base for 2.
And that is it. Cool. And 5. I am going to spend my engineering token to refresh ECMs.
Cool. All right.
So I don't need a centaurs for those 2.
All right, guys, there you have it. That's the end of turn. What are we? Turn 5, turn 4, turning into turn 5. This game's basically over, I'd say. the points are really going to go down to the squadrons now, and I think Tony's going to flick away some of the squadrons there and get it back probably down to. Oh, it'll be either be a 5-6 or a 7-4 by the looks of things here. I don't think he's going to kill Mora. Maybe he might kill them all. I'm not quite sure. Kuat, the interdictor's not going to go down. Kuat is going to take some damage, not going to go down. And the Onager can start moving away, I'd say, from the fight. It's done its bit. Don't think it can get the interdictor even from the sides there. So, yeah, so basically that's probably the game. It's probably a bit of a clean up now. So,
yeah, too easy.
thanks, thanks guys. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Really been an interesting game, as I said. It was a very to put an Onager with no super weapon was really interesting to see. It's the first time I've ever seen that kind of shenanigans done. Was it a smart idea? Probably not. But you know what? That's what we're here for. We're here to play a couple of games of Armada, have some fun. But it's a good idea. It's an interesting concept. Just using the native ignition shot of the Onager. Granted, Tony could have played a little bit better, but he's.
Alright, I might as well just go with interdictor. Oh shit. What's going on out there? Engineering, shield it up to full, so I'll just clear the targeting.
Yep.
Disruption. We'll take our the nav token would have been handy, I'll tell you.
Yeah, would it be?
Which is for a Durbrain is why I should have gone with the blue guy first, but that's where my head's at.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's just take our right side shot into the Kuwait.
Yep.
I feel like I could probably take one shot. Alright. Yeah, how do we sort out that one that's conk there?
If you hover over it, it's got the number before it.
Oh yeah, number 4.
Number, it'll flip to what side it should be.
That's the one.
There you go.
Alright. Alright, I guess we again we will stop the brace.
Stop the brace, cool. So I will run and cancel the crit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll redirect. To that side there. Yep.
No other shots.
Yep. You didn't have a front shot?
No, I wouldn't have thought I would have had line of sight. No, it was missing. It was missing by a bit.
Yeah. No, it's just the angle I was on. I was like, that's in by a mile.
Move. Oh.
That.
Sadly, that looks like it's.
No, you've missed. Oh, geez, actually, that's. I think you've missed it. Maybe it's hard to tell.
Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I mean, you're looking, if you're trying to get a straight down look at it, and
I reckon
there is a bit of space, but I don't.
No, I reckon you've missed.
Alright.
I reckon just missed.
Let's leave it at that then.
Cool. Alrighty. So let's go. Really matter, I suppose. Let's go the Omega. It's got an engineering. What are they with? Three. I'll just drop the card. Let's say black. So no AA. I got nothing. So I will forward one. Done, and then I'll set my ignition. Done.
Cool.
My thought about right now is TrAsh going to shoot into the dicta and take that reactive gunnery back, the salvo back into the Kuat.
Right.
I think it's no point in shooting into the interdictor. It is fully healthed. It's not going to go down. It has targeting scramblers. It doesn't have Brunson, but it has targeting scramblers.
We're going to squadron command again.
But that volley back is going to hurt.
Tap failing. That's... Oh, not so good this time. That's all right. I will swarm one of those. It's one on this occasion.
Yeah. He's been pulling his weight anyway.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Sienna's got the same guy, so we'll tap. I'll just double check. Yeah, range is not an issue.
That'll do it.
2, yep.
Hitting straight. Done.
Right. Yeah, this guy does have a nav token. I don't really believe that helps me much. Or potentially it does. I go at the moment, speak to. Right.
Nice placing by TrAsh with the ignition token. So it's going to force now Anthony to move those Gazantis first off. They want to get nuked by the Omega there. So, of course, he has first player. So he probably activate that one to get him off.
It's close range of the Kuat anyway, so
yeah,
I'm getting closer.
Kuat on fire.
Here's the moment of truth. Does TrAsh fire into the...
So let's take this side shot first into the Gozzy.
Good idea.
2 laps, 1 red.
Thoughts, guys? Attack the interdictor, don't attack the interdictor. Oh.
I will confire in... Oh, do I need to? No, I don't.
Yeah, you probably want to confire to just, you want to confire, and then that'll guarantee that you destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
I've got nothing to. If you're locking down both tokens, that has to take. Takes 4. Damage. Radio. Stop the injury. These are on there. So. Oh.
Alrighty, and then I will AA out the rear. Blue black.
Very nice, TrAsh. Well done. Good thinking there.
So I'll start. Whoever's
Totally
St.
forgot about the
James.
AA, but always good to AA. Pro trip. Knock that.
2.
Always AA when you can.
Flip a brace for 1.
Valen. 1. Locking down the scatter. Tell. The 2.
Brace for 1.
And Sienna, drop the black. For nothing. Cool. And don't think I'm going to go anywhere, to be honest. Unless I can swap. Go that way, even if I get past, there's an edge there. Even if I drop to 2. Yeah, I'm just going to do that and bump. And stay
Yep.
where I am. I take 1, and I'm done.
Alright. Burning flotilla. Navigate. Take as a command. We're gonna roll up to speed 2. See if we can put some distance.
Yep. Squadrons, yeah?
Squadrons, I reckon, yep. Since I've been wiped out here.
You too.
Yep, so I was just telling.
Yep.
Oh, what could I do? What could I do? Yeah, I'm wondering if I just bloody fly these guys away. Well,
She isn't heavy.
yeah, so both Tell and Jonas have grit.
Oh, yeah, they do too.
Yeah. So keep all 4 around to try and get her and lose probably 2 of them in the process. I'm likely to lose 2 anyway. But bugger it at this point. Bonus against Morna.
Choose violence.
1.
Cool. Counter. For 1.
Hell.
Yep.
Zip.
Counter. I will. Can I use her ability when attacking? Yeah. So I'll flip the brace, reroll it. For 1.
Yeah, well, I can still spend the brace. No effect, and then recover 3. Assuming that's... Unless I'm getting something wrong here, Mars, who knows?
Seems right to me.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Short answer, yes.
Yeah.
Alright. He spends his brace, even though it dies and recovers 3.
Cool. And then Morna activates and obviously has to shoot Tell.
We killed Tel twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
That is all due right for turn 5. Cool.
All right, guys, heading into last turn, as I said before. Interesting squadron battle. Is well done for TrAsh for plucking with it with the AA. So let's see. So I think Morna can survive this. I think.
Right,
The
well,
dice is,
Interdictor will go.
There is enough dice to kill her, but I think the brace will
For
be
Nav.
used and to survive. Sienna might
Take, I think.
probably won't. No, none of them won't go. Maybe except for Jones.
Spend the repair token.
All right, enjoy this last round.
Interdictor. Shame that line of sight is. So we'll just hit the coup out, I suppose.
Yep.
Yes. 1. And I'll just stop both your redirects, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll just Brunson and cancel that.
Yep, cancel it. Enough. Nothing. Alright. Front attacks, moot. Go to speed 2. fair enough. All right, let's do that. Move.
Cool. I will go the Kuat. It's got a con fire. I will AA first. Alrighty. So blue black. So into Jonas. Yep. Into Valen. Yep, for 1.
Keep him there.
Cool, and then into Sienna. 1. And then you've still got your token, so it doesn't matter, yeah. 1.
Got it.
No other shots. Cool. Yours?
Yep. I don't think I've set a dial for this guy, so. He'll just carry on his way.
Yeah, he's just gonna. I'm shooting at her. Oh, Honiga. Oh. Do anything with that? Because I've got nothing in AA range. I don't have. Oh, don't think I like that. Ignition shot.
I want to check it, I'd reckon.
Yeah, I'll check it, but.
Yeah, you got long.
Long obstructed. Yeah. So 3 reds. For what it's worth. So of course, old vet gun, is it?
Ha! Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Scatter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Squadrons.
All right. All right. Sienna against Warner.
Yeah. Jeez. 1.
Yeah, I can probably just swarm for.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, just 1.
Yeah. Cool.
Valen.
Yeah, I'll brace it to 2.
Race it to 2.
Cool, and then I'll try to kill Sienna. Which I won't do. But you've still got your scatter anyway.
Yeah, I got the scatter there.
And that is all she wrote.
Yep.
Oh.
There you have it, guys. Let's just checking the scores now to confirm what was.
We're dealing with here.
Unknown. Yeah, I'm clicking on blue and it's telling me I'm unknown. I can't get it. No, no, that's both. That's yeah, but I can't get myself a second player. No, it doesn't like any of the colors. Yeah.
Triple poo. That's good.
So I don't know what. Would have been no. Should probably 90 something. 3 decis at 66 and 27.
All right, guys, just checking the scores. I've got just confirming the scores here. The score
93.
93. Yeah, that's correct. So that's correct, Trash. I got 93 on my end, so that's cool.
Yep, all good.
All right, guys, there you have it. A
Well,
win
thank
for
you for the
Trash
game.
there.
Yeah, thanks, Trash. Yeah.
Is that, no,
It was an interesting one.
so that's a 7-4 for Trash there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a list I've enjoyed from the outset. I sort of made it up quickly with a sort of a theme in mind, but it hasn't really played out
That way, yeah.
that way. It probably wants Ozzel more than it does Ramadi.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
So Ozzel, you know, in for Ramadi and maybe veteran gunners instead of ordnance experts.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there you have it. That was the end of the game there. As I said, a good win to Trash there, 7-4. As I said, it was probably the Onega that just the Onega at speed 0 for Trash and being obstructed from the dust cloud that really saved his bacon there. And it was a really good thought-out strategy. A good idea from Anthony to do that from the no super weapon on the Onega, but it wasn't the fault. It was really the flying of the Onega trying to avoid its the beam from Ash there. But yeah, a really interesting game. I really enjoyed that. That was really fun to watch, as I said, to see something totally different with an Onega there. All right, guys, that's all for tonight. I hope you enjoyed our stream. We'll be back with more TTS Armada action, hopefully very shortly with the final round in LTD's Friggin Morons TTS Armada tournament. All right, guys, that's all for tonight. Remember, like, subscribe, follow us on the socials, and fly casual.